The paranormal world has just seen a huge loss over the past few days, and, fortunately, it's not a person that we've lost, but it is a very historic landmark that we have lost, and it is that of the Bobby Mackey's Music World, which was reported to be massively haunted. It was huge in the paranormal world, and it has unfortunately been torn down in the recent days. I know I'm a bit late to the party here, but this is where we're at. But in a bittersweet farewell, Union, Kentucky witnessed the end of an era this week as Bobby Mackey's Music World, the iconic bar and storied past, was demolished. For over a century, the building stood tall, serving as a haven for country music fans and paranormal enthusiasts alike. I'm pretty sure some of the hugest YouTubers have been there. I'm pretty sure Twin Paranormal, Sam and Colby, Paranormal Files, all of those kind of people have been there before. I'm pretty sure Ghost Adventures have even been there. It was up there with like some of the well-known places like the Bel Air House, the Conjuring House, places like that. It was well respected. Bobby Mackey's Music World wasn't just a honky-tonk, it was a cultural phenomenon. I love that, by the way, any honky-tonk, I love that. It was a cultural phenomenon. Established in 1978 as a wilder location, the bar became a cornerstone for country music scene. Known for its lively performances and deep ties to the local community, it's a place that holds memories for thousands, but its allure went beyond music, as its reputation, the most haunted nightclub in America, drew visitors from around the globe. In March, the bar temporarily relocated to Florence to allow for the demolition and the reconstruction of its original home in Wilder. This move marks the turning point as a beloved building that had stood for over 100 years was set to be rebuilt from the ground up. The decision wasn't made lightly, but the hope is to preserve the essence of Bobby Mackey's whilst creating a new space for future generations. This summer, the bar hosted a heartfelt auction, parting with many of its iconic items, from the original mechanical bull to an array of country music memorabilia. These pieces found new homes, ensuring that the pieces of Bobby Mackey's legacy would live on in the hearts of its patrons. Tuesday morning's demolition was an emotional moment for Bobby Mackey's, the bar's namesake and owner for nearly 25 decades. Watching the building come down, he reflected on its significance. "You can take away the building, but you can't take away the memories," Mackey told WLWT, a sentiment that resonated deeply with fans. So here we are about the haunting history. What truly set Bobby Mackey's apart was its haunted history. The bar's reputation as a paranormal hotspot earned its national acclaim, with it being dubbed the most haunted nightclub in America. From ghostly apparitions to unexplained sounds, the stories of eerie encounters became legendary, and in 1992, WLWT even conducted an investigation, speaking with patrons and staff who shared spine-chilling accounts of unexplainable phenomena. The haunted reputation became an integral part of the bar's identity, adding an extra layer of intrigue to its already rich history. Paranormal enthusiasts flocked to the venue, hoping for a glimpse of the supernatural. But while the building is now gone, the spirit of Bobby Mackey's Music World lives on in its temporary Florence location. In the memories of those who danced and sang within its walls, and the paranormal tales that continue to captivate imaginations. The demolition marks the end of a chapter, but it's far from the end of the story. As plans for a new building take shape, one thing is for certain: Bobby Mackey's Music World is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a legend, a legacy, and a symbol of enduring community and culture. And as Bobby Mackey himself said, you can't take away the memories. So obviously, it was an integral part of the paranormal community. It was one of the biggest paranormal locations, like I've stated. And it's, sad to see it get demolished. I mean, there has been footage roaming around the internet of the demolition and stuff like this, as you can see from this footage here. I mean, it is such a shame to see it come down, isn't it? You can tell how old it is just by that, and there's some of other images floating around the internet like this. And this, it's just, there it is, completely gone, of course. And it begs the question of, what does this mean moving forwards? I know they're going to obviously build a new building and all the rest of it. But, you know, it's like the essence of the paranormal culture for this building was its old decrepitness, you know? It was old. It had been stood there for like over 100 years, which in the UK isn't that crazy. But I know in America, like, that's quite an old building in America. So, you know, that's like, it is such a shame. It is such a shame because the people that have been there, the people that I've spoken to that have been there have said nothing but good things, and they've said that, you know, it was one of the craziest places they've ever visited. But does it lose that kind of essence when it got demolished? If they build a brand new shiny building, right, does it lose that ghost hunting pizzazz? Is it gonna be that paranormal hotspot as it once was? You know, I'm not sure what I believe when it comes to like paranormal and stuff like this. So it begs the question of, do the spirits stay there, residing on the land? Do they go with the old building? Will it still be a haunted hotspot when it's rebuilt? All of these things, all of these questions that need answers. All I have to say is, obviously, it's just a disappointment because, not a disappointment, but it's a sad end to an otherwise fantastic tale of, you know, just paranormalness. And it is a big loss to the paranormal community because it was, like I say, up there with the Bel Air house. It was up there with the Conjuring house. It was up there with the likes of what other places are haunted in the US. You know, the Rolling Hills Asylum, whether you like it there or not, or agree with the owner or not. You know, it's one of those places where if you say Bobby Mackey's, you know about it, regardless of whether you've been there, you've researched it, you know, you've heard of it in passing. It's one of those places. The Conjuring, oh yeah, I know that from the movie. The Bel Air house, oh yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. The Bobby Mackey's, yeah, I've seen people go there before. I've seen it on Ghost Adventures and stuff like this. In fact, I'm going to double check to see if Bobby Mackey's Ghost Adventures. Yeah, yeah, they have been there. Yep, they've been there. They have been there, for sure. I mean, obviously people have debunked it and said, oh, it's not haunted, it's this, that, and the other. But I guess that's just the world that we live in these days, you know. It's actually, is it? I think it was the first ever episode for Ghost Adventures. Looking at this, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Ghost Adventures, it aired on the 17th of October 2008. It was season 1, episode 1. Directors Zach Baggins and Nick Groff. Oh, that aged poorly, didn't it? Writers Zach Baggins, Nick Groff, and Jeff Ballinger. Right, that aged like milk in the sun, didn't it? But, you know, there you go. It was the staple or the potential start of Ghost Adventures. So let that be, you know, make of that what you will. But either way, it's a sad day for the paranormal. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.